As a man, you should become scary, like an absolute monster. You need to be strong, powerful, intimidating, absolute unit, capable of violence, yet has it under control. In other words, you should become like Kratos, the god of war. Kratos is a powerful man who's willing to suffer and sacrifice in order to survive and raise his boy. A lot of you have seen this absolute moron called Mizzy, who thinks that it's an amazing idea to walk into a family's home in London. Just invade their home simply for clicks, likes, and attention on social media, so he can get a little bit of clout. Now, even though this guy's an absolute moron, he is not the focus of this video. The father of the family who Mizzy home invaded is. Now, in the video, the wife is in the garden and the front door is left slightly ajar, allowing Mizzy and his horde to simply walk into the house. Now, the wife sees this and calls to her husband, who meets them and tries to get them to leave his house, where his wife and children are. Now, Mizzy and everyone with him should have been forced to either run out of the house or be thrown out, not simply walking out due to the kind request of the father. Now, I'm not blaming the father at all. Mizzy is 100% accountable and to blame for this entire situation. However, this is a great example for the need of strong masculine fathers. This is a cruel world, and there are evil people out there seeking to do you harm and do your family harm as well. Therefore, it's your duty, especially as a father, to be capable of protecting both yourself and your family. As a man, being incapable of violence is not a virtue, but being capable of great violence, yet being able to control it, is a sign of a great man. As a father, it's your duty to protect yourself, your wife, and your children. Therefore, you should be ready, willing, and able to be extremely violent to protect them against anyone who want to do any harm to them. You should be like the old man Kratos. If your wife screams at you because a gang of yobs have invaded your home, you should be so physically intimidating that you should run out the house absolutely terrified. Just the sight of you should be enough to have you be running for the hills. As a father, you are responsible for you, your wife, your children. You need to become strong and as dangerous as you possibly can be to protect them from any future trouble. Now, this includes going to the gym, becoming massive, becoming super muscular, learning a martial art, and also learning self-defense. Do not let pathetic excuses of men like Mizzy be a threat to you or your family. Work hard now to protect them. Even if you don't have any children or a wife right now, in the future, if you have them, if you start working, training, and just working hard at becoming a great man who's capable of violence yet has it under control until it is absolutely necessary, then you will be able to be a much better father and husband. In case anything happens, you will be so grateful that you spent your 20s or your 30s or however long to actually be able to protect them. This is exactly the same for Kratos. It's not really the same, but Kratos spent his early years training by being able to defeat all these great gods. He was a god killer. He defeated Zeus, Hercules, Poseidon, all these gods. He destroyed them. And then once he teleported, I'm not really sure about the lore, but once he got and had his son Atreus, he was able to protect Atreus against Loki, against Thor, against Zeus, all these other gods in Norse mythology. He trained and become exceptionally violent so that he could be able to control it, so he could be able to protect his son in the future. So, in conclusion, do not let your family be at risk from men like Mizzy who haven't even... I don't think he could even do a push-up, or he definitely couldn't do a pull-up. Do not let men like that be what takes out your family Do not let them do that. It's your duty to become as strong as you possibly can to protect yourself. And it might not even be your family. It might be someone else's family, a stranger's family, and you might step in and save them. It doesn't matter. It's still your responsibility as a man to become strong and ready to actually protect anyone who is not as strong as you are. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed. Remember, it's your duty, your masculine imperative to become the strongest, greatest version of yourself. And you need to do it. You need to start working on that today.